I was wrong, the words I spoke. I've been saying many things that are hurtful. Your tear-shed eyes, your fragile mind. Guess I'll be dancing on my own tonight. I know December's hard to go with. I know I cost you lots of pain, but I did not mean to let you down this way. But I know deep inside I let your smile fade away.